There must be a lot of people that, if they were watching this, who are going to be hit by some of the announcements this week, who will wonder what on earth this conversation is about. Just one example. One of the announcements was that unemployment benefit will now be paid a bit later than it was. It would go up another 3 days. Is that right? Now, that it was presented as if this means, oh, now it'll be 3 days after you become unemployed before you receive the money, although it's already 3 weeks, so it'll be 3 days beyond that. So that's 3.5 weeks now from becoming unemployed before you receive anything. That might not be much to the people on the panel. To the people suffering, that is absolutely disastrous, and the only people who are going to win out of that will be the payday loans people, the Wonga people. They're the only people to suffer. And yet, if I just say two things about that. First of all, Ed Balls has been on the television, on the radio all day saying, well, of course we won't change that, and being very equivocal about it. He's supposed to be the opposition. Someone should give him a slap and say, you remember, you are the opposition. You are allowed to oppose. You are allowed to do that. And the other thing I'll say, coming back to the gentleman over here who said this, I mean, now, this is the comment that we get quite often, isn't it? We can't tax the rich and so on because they'll go away. We're talking about people, for example, and that's why the culture of this is so important. Philip Green, for example, who paid himself £1.2 billion in one paycheck and paid it through an account in his wife's name in Monaco, which meant that he saved £300 million in tax in one go. Why aren't the government having a go at him about that? And of course, the answer comes back.
All right, Mark.
And the answer comes back every time, well, we can't do that because we have to be prepared to pay the global market